Welcome back to Melody Guitar Book 2. This book focuses on learning how to read and play melodies in standard music notation. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Melody Guitar 2 that you can read from and write in, plus you can support a fellow musician. So I'll leave a link for the book in the description. We're on page 19 and we have a new marking, the A tempo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Number 38, Amazing Grace, is in 3/4 time, and it's marked Adagio, so that's a slower tempo. Look through it to see what other markings we can find. We do have a retard marking, third measure from the end, so we're going to slow down as we get toward the end. That's a very common place to see those retard markings, by the way, is at the end of a song. And over the last note, we have a fermata, so you're just going to hold that G a little bit extra. The first few notes in Amazing Grace are all open. So string 4, and then 3, 2, 3, 2. And then finally you have to put a finger down at the end of the second full measure on an A. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And again we have some just open notes here. 1, 2. Hold this D. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. So make sure you're doing alternate picking. Down, up, down. 2. Down, up, down. Now as we get to the end, we have that retard marking. You don't put on the brakes right away. You just gradually slow down, although there's only 3 measures, so we only have a little bit of time to slow down. 1, 2, and then slower here. And then hold that last note out extra because of the fermata. Number 39 at the bottom of page 19. Common time, 4 beats per measure, and it's marked allegretto quarter equals 112, so that's your goal tempo. Although if you need to, play it slower so that you can get the notes, and then as you get more comfortable with the notes, gradually speed up the metronome. This has a new marking toward the end. There's an A tempo marking, and that's how you pronounce it, above the last line, the first measure of the last line. A tempo simply means to return to the original tempo. Now, notice the 2 measures before that at the end of the 4th line, we have a retard marking, so slowing down, and then there's a fermata by that, or above that A at the end of that line. Now we're supposed to pick up to the original tempo in the next line, and that's what the A tempo means. So let's say, let me go to beginning of that 4th line. So we're trucking along. Now we slow down here and hold, and because of the A tempo marking, we return to the original tempo. Let's talk about some of the stuff at the beginning here. We have an A, E, A. So if you like, it's just an option, but you could hold down the A while you're playing the E. And then 3 and 4, alternate picking, down, up, down, down, up, down. 2, 3, 4, beginning of the second line. It's exactly the same as the first 2 measures. the changes. After that, it's pretty straightforward. You just have a lot of quarter notes and half notes. So we don't really have to talk about that stuff too much. And we did talk about already the retard, the fermata, the a tempo. One thing I did not mention yet is there's a fermata above the last note. So as we get into those last two measures, just hold that as long as you like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. To tempo, 1, 2, ready, and. Your assignment is to practice the melodies on page 19 and make sure to follow the tempo change markings, including the a tempo marking in number 39. As always, work on keeping a steady beat, except when there are tempo change markings, by playing along with the video or to a metronome so you can choose your own tempo. And don't forget to order your own copy of Melody Guitar 2. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Melody Guitar 2 that you can read from and write in. So I'll leave a link in the description. Take your time with this, and then when you're ready, I'll see you on page 20. We're going to start adding rests into our melodies.